What's up, Greenhill?
If you didn't watch the last episode of last year, I'm Tage Dingra.
And I'm Lane Herbert. We hope you all had an amazing summer and are ready to go for this new year.
We have 3 segments for today's show. The first one is sports, so we'll go ahead and get started.
In the first meet of the cross-country season, the boys got 6th, and congratulations to the girls who got 1st.
In the first tournament of their season, boys volleyball had an amazing showing up in Cassidy School, Oklahoma. JV won their JV pool, and varsity got 2nd place.
This past weekend was the first weekend that the girls' varsity field hockey team has gone out of state to play a tournament. We played 5 games, coming with 1 win, 3 losses, and a tie. Next up, since it started the new year, we thought we'd do a segment where we talk about Hornets' accomplishments over the summer.
So first we have Adam Kesselman, a 7th grader who received 1 of 2 honorable mentions at the 2018 Letters About Literature, which was a writing contest held by the Library of Congress.
This contest was designed to nurture a lifelong love of reading among America's youth. Over 46,000 pieces were submitted. Yep, you heard me, 46,000. In this contest, letters were submitted to the authors of books describing their reactions and thoughts on his or her work. And next, JCL posted their strongest scores to date on this past National Junior Classical League Conference in Miami University, Ohio. 25 students made the trip, 92 received top 10 finishes in their respective categories, and 7 had 1st place finishes.
Hi everyone, so I'm here with Sheila Vassan today, who went to the National JCL Convention, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
So what is JCL, who goes, and what exactly do you do there?
So NJCL is basically this huge convention that they have somewhere in the US, and people from all over the country come, people from Canada come, anyone who takes Latin can come, and it's a lot of fun. People they study Latin, they meet new people, they listen to people speak about Latin, they compete in Ludi, which is like sports, and overall it's just a really fun thing to do.
And how has the experience at the convention impacted you?
Well, for me, going into it, I was like, I don't really want to go, this doesn't seem like an exciting thing, and then I went, and I didn't want to leave because it was so much fun. I met so many people, I made a lot of friends, and I got to learn a lot as well. And it was what made my summer so great. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
And finally, it would not be a Hornet summer if debate didn't win something. The middle school debate team, who were 8th graders then but freshmen now, got 2nd place out of 166 teams at the World Schools Debate Tournament in Fort Lauderdale. This gives the debate program a ton of momentum going into the new school year. I'm really excited to see what they do next.
Our last segment is going to be a little bit different this year. There have been a lot of drastic changes around Greenhill campus this year. The most drastic changes have occurred in the lower school, so we're going to take a field trip over there so we can tell you guys about all these new features. Welcome! Today we're going to be taking you on a tour of the new lower school 412 room.
So the 412 room is new this year. If you were here in lower school like Lane and I were, there was a kitchen and computer lab on the 2nd floor. They knocked both those out and replaced it with their new exciting learning space for all lower schoolers. So we're going to go with some help of 2 4th graders from Miss Flanagan's class, and they're going to tell us more.
So this is 412. It's a pretty cool room because you could do almost anything in it. This side used to be the computer lab. It wasn't used very much, and then this used to be the kitchen. And I think the reason why they put them together was because, first of all, this room, the computer room, wasn't used that much. And then the kitchen, we already have one downstairs, so what's the purpose of having one downstairs and upstairs? Because we could just have 2 classes doing the kitchen at once, but we don't really do that much anymore. So then over the summer, they put these 2 classrooms together to make one big creative room. And this side is for, we could move those chairs and stuff over there, over here, and make it one big classroom, or this could be for meetings and stuff. And then there's this side. And over here, the tables around, and the chairs, and here there are some whiteboard things, but they can move to tables.
about this room?
Well, we hold great meetings in this room, and it's like a place to be creative. And well, we could, since we kind of get computers and our own email accounts, we could like do our homework on our computers here, because it could just be space kind of like the library downstairs. It could be like that. We could also do stuff for like computer science and engineering. We could do a bunch of stuff in here.
So what are you guys most excited about for this room?
Well, I'm excited to combine classrooms and do some creative thinking. And I think to do like arts and crafts. And yeah, just do arts and crafts and make stuff. Maybe we could like do competitions like building something and just do a lot of fun stuff.
Well, that's pretty much it for today, but there's one last thing I want to share with you guys. I have an interview scheduled with your newly minted head of school, Lee Hart, coming up soon, and I wanted this interview to represent not just Lane and our opinions, but the whole student body. So if you have any questions you want to ask him, email them to me at dingrat21@greenhill.org. Thanks, and we'll see you next time on
Greenhill Today.